Hey, listen, pay attention. When it comes to the question, how did Chukwuma Nzogu died? The one who orchestrated the January 15th, 1966 military coup d'etat. A lot of people have so many things to say. Some will say he committed suicide. Some will say he was killed one way or the other. But listen, whichever one you fall under, you are not totally wrong. But I want you to know that there is a difference between rumor, scatterboard, speculation, assumption, and presumption. And there is a difference between all these things and facts. The difference is that whatever thing that cannot be dated, that cannot be cited upon, that event cannot be associated with, that an eyewitness cannot come out and say, it's known as speculation, assumption, and presumption. But facts must be dated. There must be a date associated with facts. It must be cited upon. Event must be associated with it. You can hold it and it can be consulted upon. That is what is called facts. Now listen, according to what can be held and what can be consulted upon, this was how Chukwuma Nzogu died. You see, on the 29th of July 1967, Nzogu was on a reconnaissance mission in Nsukka sector. He was traveling in an improvised armored vehicle known as the Red Devil, known as the Biafran Red Devil. This armored vehicle was converted by the indigenous Biafran engineers. They converted it from a Ford truck. You see, this armored vehicle was cumbersome despite its impressive ingenuity. When they got to Nsukka, they were surrounded by the federal troops of the 21st Battalion, which was led by Abubakar Gora. They opened fire on the vehicle. But because the vehicle was so strong, as the name implied, the Biafran Red Devil, the bullets were not penetrating. But not until they brought the fearsome 106 mm recursive rifle, which pierced through the body of the armored vehicle. According to an eyewitness who was identified as Olu Mandab, who was the former military driver to the General Damkard Badi, he said that the bodies of the people were dragged out, but before then the people were killed in the armored vehicle. He said it was not known that Nzogu was in the vehicle until their bodies were being dragged out. He claimed that Nzogu and 2 to 3 other persons were in the vehicle. That when their body were dragged out, that was what it was known that Nzogu was in the vehicle. Nzogu's body was identified by Abdullahi Shenlang, who ordered that his body first be kept in the University of Nsukka campus, which was then known as the University of Biafra. Nzogu's body was later sent to the 1st Division headquarters at Makurdi. The commander of the 1st Division headquarters, who was Colonel Mohammed